time for Donnie Fandango's Week in Rage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Point Studio, Mr. Donald Fandango.
Yo, what's up, dudes?
So, Donnie, every week, has been keeping a journal, if you will.
A log.
This is an opportunity for him to come in and just vent, because Donnie's a guy who usually, well, up until we started doing this segment, would just bottle up all his anger, and it would just build up for weeks and weeks and weeks until he would finally explode. And so we don't want to be the victims of Donnie coming in here one day and rolling a grenade down the hallway and killing us all. So we figured we'd give him his own segment on the show.
He needs some kind of outlet, and this is it.
We're friends with Donnie, and we spend a lot of time talking with Donnie, and he, I think, feels comfortable venting to us for whatever reason. We're good listeners. we have sympathetic faces.
Hey, Donnie, if I threw the rest of that pie in your face,
he'd probably wonder what he did to deserve that pie in the face.
I wouldn't get mad till like Sunday or Monday, probably.
Right. See? Yeah. Bottles up that anger.
Yeah, so it's weird. All right, so, Donnie, what's been going on the last week,
I just want to start with the guy that lives a few houses down the way from me that somehow, miraculously, I find this so amazing, that he can wash his car and detail his car virtually almost every other day, yet he can't mow his lawn. I don't understand that, okay? And I know that 10 years ago this would have been nothing that I would have ever complained about, but dude, we take care of the little yard that we have. You know, Mary has planted some nice flowers in front of the place. You know, we try to spiff it up as best we can, man. And this guy's grass is like up to my shins. He takes trash out of his house and then just puts it on his front stoop and just leaves it there. So sometimes there's a couple of bags of trash before he ever gets around to even taking it. Yet his car completely immaculate. His neighbors around him, their house is beautiful. So just as a neighbor, I just like to say thank you.
Does he have an old Camaro?
No, dude. He's got an amazing, and I mean an amazing BMW. And I don't know a lot about cars to know like what kind it is or whatever. But dude, it is beautiful, and he takes incredible care of it. And I'm not even asking for him to do a lot to his house. Just mow your friggin' lawn, man.
And if you can afford a BMW, you can afford, at the very least, your own lawnmower.
At the very least,
somebody to come and cut the grass for you, so you don't have to do it.
So speaking of D-bags, man, day before yesterday, I'm waiting in line to pick up Ben at his school, okay? And there's a pretty, I mean, obviously for an elementary school, man, there's a really long line of people picking up their kids, okay? So the day before yesterday, the line was not moving as quickly as I guess this guy behind me wanted it to. So first thing that this guy does, and again, let me remind you, we are at an elementary school as it is dismissing, okay? The guy is waiting, okay? So he gets out of his car. He puts his arm on his car door and starts like tapping on the top of his car. Like, what's taking so long? What's taking so long? Then he gets back inside the car. What does he start doing?
Honking.
Honking! Because that's going to make it go, that's going to make it move faster. Little Timmy could have scraped his knee at the top of the line, man. He might have tripped or something. You don't know, man. Why do you have to be an ass at a school? Can we just leave schools and churches? Can we just leave those as no douchebag zones? Please, just leave it at home. You're gonna get there. We all want to leave. Nobody wants to be in that parking lot all day. And just real quick for my drivers out there, yield, it doesn't mean stop, and it doesn't mean go. It means proceed with caution. I get on Lee Ferry every day, and these people, they yield when there's not a damn yield sign, okay? If there's no cars coming, you can go. If there's cars coming, then you probably need to stop. I got these two emails, okay? I got one yesterday, and I got one this morning when I came in, okay? And I'm not going to read who they're from. This just drives me insane. First sentence, okay? First sentence. Do you have the balls to play Volbeat?
Ooh,
not many radio state Volbeat. It's the name of a band. Not many radio stations in North America do. Why not play something that 95% of your listeners have never heard, but will more than likely dig? Now, what a great way to get me to play a song for you. Do you have the balls to play? That was the email yesterday. Here's the email today. Boy, and I guess he sent this yesterday morning and I just got it today. Boy, Creed is so hard rock and so 1999. I guess that's what we've come to expect from Middle America Radio. You guys are so cutting edge. Snooze fest if there ever was one. And in the from where you can put your name, he wrote, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Cute.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. You can take these snarky texts and you can shove them as far up your ass as they can even humanly possibly go. Let me tell you something. I have people that send me texts and say, hey, Donnie, have you ever played CKY on the radio? They're a really great band. A lot of people would like them. You should maybe give them a shot. And sometimes I go and I listen to stuff and I say, you know what? That's pretty good. I'm going to give it a shot. What's the point, all right? But that does not get done with, do you have the balls too, okay? I don't know at what point of the other my generation got so snarky and nasty, but if you do not like what we do, okay? I'm going to say this without yelling. If you do not like what we do, if you do not like what I play, if you do not like my personality, if you do not like me, you are under no obligation by anyone to listen to me or to us or to it. If you don't like the song, change the station. If you don't like me, don't listen to me. If you don't like the songs we play, don't listen. There are other choices for you. We are going to get a 30 share with or without you, sucker. So I don't care. All right? But this whole snarky thing isn't getting you anywhere.
He was going to do it without yelling.
I'm not going to do anything to get what you feel is a good request any closer to being on the radio, because for some reason people feel the need to be just nasty and essy all the time instead of just being like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm done. You know, like, I don't like Z1077. I think MJ is like an abortion on the radio. And dude, I just don't listen. If you don't like it, don't listen. Many choices. Make one.
Donnie Fandango, everybody! Donnie! There he is, everybody. His week in rage. How you feeling, Donnie?
Have some pie.
I'm gonna have some pie.